Well, Huset Speedway owns one of the hottest tickets in motorsports this week. The second annual BillionAuto.com Huset's High Bank Nationals, presented by Menards, gets underway tonight in Brandon, and the event's defending champion, Sheldon Haudenschild, kind enough to join us here in studio for a special edition of My Place Hotel's Inside Track. And Sheldon, we are all certainly familiar with the term crown jewel, and while there's usually a little bit more tradition involved with events like that, safe to say that Todd Quiring, Doug Johnson, Huset's has created one here with this High Bank Nationals, the money that's at stake?
Yeah, for sure. When I think of crown jewel, I think of the money, so they're doing it right for sure, and thankful for that. It helps the racers out a ton, so we're all very appreciative of that.
Well, and we're seeing a lot of this lately. Of course, Eldora, $1 million at stake. Knoxville Nationals has upped its purse as well here lately. So the influx of cash, as you said, racers are always going to appreciate that kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what we need. Track owners and series to put the money up and get the racers racing for that type of money. And that's what makes it exciting for the fans and for the teams and the team owners. So that's what we all strive for.
Well, as far as the High Bank Nationals, as of now, there is only one name in that particular record book, of course, and that is you. The 17 car won it last year, and you certainly earned it with the way that you ran those last few laps of that race. Everybody, it won't take long for people to remember it once they see it here, but as far as what you remember and that night in general, what can you tell us?
That whole week was a long week for us. We had our troubles early in the week and just kept fighting. Even the feature on Saturday, I think we had an open red and the track was pretty tough to pass on. And I think I was running 7th and kind of told my guys, we're probably just going to run a 7th place race and call it good. And once we sat on track for a couple minutes there during the open red, I feel like it just gave the track a minute, and the last 6 laps were just kind of send it mode and didn't really have nothing to lose. Especially for races like this that are just show up points for us. Sure. We don't really have to worry about too much on finishing.
Sure. Well, you sent it. There's no doubt about that. That was fun to watch, as we said. But before we get into your attempt now to try and do that all over again this year, let's talk a little bit about where things are at right now for you in this 17 NOS Energy Drink team. It's been an up and down year. I don't think you would argue with that. But you're coming off a really successful weekend at Beaver Dam Raceway, a 5th place run on Friday, followed by a win Saturday. That was your 4th win there in your last 5 attempts. So could this be a turning point for you and your team?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like, I keep saying it, I feel like I haven't been terrible all year. I feel like we've been racing really well and just haven't qualified where we want to be. But, you start thinking about this weekend, we'll have 6-car inverts for heats, and, I've been prepping all year for that. I've been in the back of them heats, so, we're ready to go.
What does it do for your confidence just to have back-to-back, string a couple together like that coming into an event like this?
Yeah, for sure. That's huge. Just having a good feeling in our car and kind of a baseline to start. And just keep the team pumped up too. Having a win and a couple good runs goes a long way. All
right, let's get back into this event now. It is going to be a loaded field at Huset Speedway. At last check, there were nearly 60 entrants. And everyone will race every night. So that's a little bit different than what we see at like a Knoxville Nationals. It's a little more unique that way. What's going to be the key in an event like this, the way the format is?
For one, you always got to have the speed and survival. I think once you start throwing in 6-car inverts and starting in the back of them heats, obviously you want to go for it and get to the front, but you have to finish them heats. So, you don't finish one heat race, it can really set you back. And, last year we had a close call on our heat going to the work area and thankfully getting up in there still. But, just survival and being smart all week.
Well, finally, obviously, it's going to all come down to Saturday yet again. We know you can win here. But what other drivers, given the facility, the skill set involved with a track like this, do you view as some of your stiffest competition here?
I mean, all the Outlaw guys are, on it every night. Brad, David, Carson, all them guys, they're going to be on it. So, Donnie always comes out when the money's up. And, just going to have to be on it every single night.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining us here in studio. Good luck to you this weekend. Maybe we'll catch up with you again down at Victory Lane on Saturday. What you think?
Hopefully so. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Sheldon.